Chosen one, I hope you're not one of those people who thinks they have done everything themselves. You are so fabulous. Like anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. Because part of it is true, but there's another side to it. So let's talk about being humble today, chosen ones, shall we? Hey guys, my name is Anita D'Souza. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, because I understand 70% of people who watch my videos don't even subscribe. So if you're watching this and you like my content, I'll be so grateful if you could subscribe, okay? And that'll let you know as well anytime I post a new video. Right, chosen ones. So as you know, the past few videos I've been making, it has all been about, God humbling me realizing that there's more to life than just achieving goals and just relying on God more, okay? So today I felt that I wanted to talk about being humble. Now, what does humble mean? So being humble means that you are having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're showing less importance of yourself as a person. No, but more like you're showing less importance in comparison to what the world is doing, to the world, to what's happening in the world. We are important, and you should absolutely put yourself first. And I am one to just say self-care, self-love, you have to fill your cup up and everything. But it can get to a point in one's life where you start thinking that you are doing it all by yourself. You start thinking that you could do it by yourself. You start thinking that everything is about you and everything you want to achieve is about you. And in those times, it just means that life, the meaning of life, can be diverted, and you could be seeing things through a lens which is not necessarily one of a chosen one. Okay, now there's something I came across, and what it said, it was beautifully said. It said, being humble means recognizing that we are not on earth to see how important we can become, because it does get to a point where we're like, I want to be this and I want to achieve this and I want to do this and I want everyone to see, and it's like, okay, that's great, but what happens when you achieve that? Then you want more. So there's obviously more to life than that. So being humble means recognizing that we are not on earth to see how important we can become, but to see how much difference we can make in the lives of others. Okay, and that is really what it's all about. I also came across something else which said humility is not thinking less of yourself, and that's exactly what I said. That we are not putting ourselves down and saying that we are less important than anyone else. You're not. Because yesterday I spoke about the fact that your voice is really important. Your voice needs to be heard. So we are equally important. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're the queen, the king, the who, the what, it doesn't matter. You are human. We are human. And at the end of the day, we all have red blood. At the end of the day, we all die. At the end of the day, we don't take our possessions with us. And yes, you may pass it down to future generations. But the fact is that we all live, we're all born, we all have red blood, and we all die. Okay, so it's the impact that you make between the point that you're born and the point that you die. What happened in between that time to have had an impact on this world positively, because I feel like every single person has something that they can add, something to share. It's really important, because I don't think any of us are just here just for the sake of surviving. Sometimes you question, like, why am I here? Like, working and then, having children and then eating and then dying. But no, it's more than that. It's absolutely more than that. It's about breaking generational curses. It's about setting up your children for a future. It's about enjoying your life as well. I've done videos on the fact that it doesn't matter where you are, what season you're in, you have to enjoy every single part, because there is a lesson in it all. There is something that you're going to take out of it. And how do you know that that experience that you're having is not actually meant to do something for you? Like, what is it teaching you? What are you learning? What is God trying to show you? And in my situation, I basically felt like I had been stripped of everything. And God was just reminding me that actually, you are mine, number one, and you should be listening to me and not telling me what you want. And it's okay to tell God what you want, but He's going to give it to you the way He wants to, not the way you want it to. And sometimes it can be heartbreaking when you find that you have planned everything, you have structured everything, it's been like all there in your mind, and then it just doesn't happen that way. And it shows you how rigid you are being and how rigid you're living. So it's really important, guys, that we humble ourselves to realize that we are on this earth for more than we actually realize. And a lot of the time we don't take action on these things because we are not connected to God. We are not listening to his direction. We are not speaking to him as much as we should be. We are not communing with him as we should be. We are not meditating on his word and listening after we have prayed, right? And as I'm speaking to you guys, I'm speaking to myself 110%. Okay. So just know that your purpose for being on this earth is so important. It's so valuable. And the moment that you get into that purpose, it will all make sense to you. It will all make sense and it will be effortless, right? There have been times when I was growing up and I would be in a particular subject in school and I'd be really good at that subject. And I would see everybody around me struggling. But for me, it was just easy, effortless. It came as second nature. And those feelings I've had will never, ever, I'll never ever forget it, put it that way, because I could see how easy it was for me, and then I could see how difficult it was for other people, right? And that subject or whatever, I believe, is part of my purpose, right? And if you want to know what that's about, it's music, okay? So music used to be one of my favorite subjects in school, and I was very good at it. And even today, music is a big part of my life. And so somehow I believe that's supposed to fit in my ministry. But the point is that, and my purpose, but the point is that think about the things that are naturally good and easy for you to do. Think about the things that you can see other people struggling in, but it's actually really easy for you. That, I believe, could be part of your purpose and something to do with your purpose anyway. So another thing for me is speaking. I love it. But not only that, I think I love connecting with people wherever I am. I am talking, I'm getting to know people. I'm a people's person. I love people, right? And I love you guys too, by the way. Thank you so much for subscribing. So you can subscribe now, actually, if you've got this far. But anyway, let's go back to what I'm talking about, humility, guys. So it is really about thinking less of ourselves and thinking more of other people. And you'll realize that it comes back to you. Like, it's such a nice feeling when you know that somebody has thought about you, has thought about how you feel about such a situation, has made a provision for you because they know or can foresee something. It's the most wonderful, beautiful thing. So if you know how it feels for someone to do it to you, it's always a wonderful thing to do it to others. And I think we need more of that, okay? Because again, it's about being open and loving each other and sharing, what God's love is all about, and so, chosen ones, just remember to be humble. And remember, when you are not being humble and when you are taking things to a different level, which means that the humility is going out the window, just remember it. Because for me, God had to humble me and remind me that he is the one that's directing my steps and I'm not doing anything. And so in humility, if that's a word, I was expecting things and I was doing things thinking that I was the greatest. And, I told you guys how past couple of years, my goals have been like, tick, 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 tick. And this year, it's just been really challenging. And maybe, it can be that, before you have a major breakthrough, you do get attacked a lot and you do go through a series of tests and situations to see how you will handle it. And maybe that is it as well. But right now I'm in the space where I'm like, God, let your will be done. And I'm praying and I'm grateful and I'm humble and truly I'm grateful. I think that's the main thing. I'm grateful for where I am right now and I'm grateful for all he has done for me. And I see gratitude in everything. I'm thankful for everything. And that's a good place to be, chosen ones. It really is, because gratitude actually opens so many doors. And so, remember who you are. Remember why you're here. Remember your purpose. And always keep asking yourself, like, how can I show humility? And please, let me make it clear that humility is not putting other people before yourself. It's thinking about yourself less and thinking about people more, yes. But your self-care, your self-love, the way you want people to respect you and treat you, you do that for yourself, and all those kind of things are very important as well. But it's about balance, I believe, having that balance and knowing your boundaries and where to cut it off, chosen ones. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care, chosen ones. Send you lots of love. Bye.